Nigeria is not just a country, it is a collection of stories. Stories written in cities, stories carved into streets, stories whispered through generations. And today, we bring two of those stories face to face. Two cities that could not be more different, yet somehow mirror each other in ambition. One rises from coal, calm and calculated planning. The other spreads like wildfire, fueled by history, war, and sheer human density. One is precise, the other is powerful. Welcome to Enugu and Ibadan. This is not a comparison for the sake of rivalry. This is a journey through identity, growth, culture, and the future of urban Nigeria. Because somewhere between Enugu's quiet order and Ibadan's endless expansion lies the blueprint for what Nigeria could become. In Nigeria, cities are more than places. They are identities. They are history, frozen in time, yet tracing towards the future. Today, we place two of Nigeria's most iconic cities side by side. One born from coal, shaped by colonial elegance, and crowned as the capital of the East. The other is sprawling giant, forged in war, culture, and power, the largest indigenous city in West Africa. This is not a battle. This is a revelation. Welcome to Enugu and Ibadan. Before Enugu became a city, it was nothing more than land and silence. Then in 1909, everything changed. Coal was discovered, and with it came the British. They didn't just mine resources, they built a system, railways stretching across the east, government quarters designed with intention, European-style layouts carved neatly into the land. Enugu wasn't just born, it was engineered. A colonial headquarters, a center of administration, a city built for function, order, and control. Now, travel west. Long before colonial plans, before structured streets, Ibadan was already alive. Born in the early 1800s, not as a city, but as a war camp. A gathering of warriors from different Yoruba groups, seeking refuge, power, and survival. But something unexpected happened. The camp didn't disappear. It grew. From warriors came families. From families came markets. From markets came influence. Ibadan transformed from a temporary refuge into one of the largest indigenous cities in Africa. Where Enugu was designed by colonial logic, Ibadan was shaped by human necessity. One is planned history, the other is living history. Before roads, before skylines, before politics, there was land. Enugu began as a quiet settlement until coal was discovered in 1909. That single discovery changed everything. The British saw opportunity and built a city from the scratch. Railways, government quarters, European-style layouts. Enugu became a planned city. Ibadan, however, was born from fire. Formed in the 1800s as a war camp during the Yoruba civil wars, it quickly grew into a powerful military and political stronghold. Unlike Enugu's organized bets, Ibadan expanded organically, widely, endlessly. One city was designed, the other evolved. When you enter Enugu, there is a feeling you can't ignore. Space, air, and calm. The roads breathe. The neighborhoods feel intentional. You notice the hills gently rising and falling around the city. There is a quiet confidence. Enugu does not rush to impress you. It simply exists, comfortably. Now, step into Ibadan. The contrast hits you immediately. It is vast, endless rooftops stretching across the horizon like a sea of humanity. Movements everywhere. Cars, buses, traders, voices. Energy that never settles. Ibadan doesn't ask for your attention, it demands it. Where Enugu whispers, Ibadan roars. Arriving in Enugu, you notice something immediately. Calm. The hills, the clean layout, the breathing space. It's called the coal city, but it feels like a city built for balance. Now step into Ibadan. It's massive, Houses stretch as far as your eyes can see. Brown rooftops forming an ocean of human existence. Ibadan doesn't welcome you quietly, it overwhelms you. Where Enugu feels controlled, Ibadan feels unstoppable. Enugu feels arranged, from government-reserved areas to independence layouts. There is a visible pattern: zones for living, zones for business, zones for governance, wide roads, predictable layouts. It reflects the origin, a city built with blueprints. Ibadan is the opposite. It grew too fast, too wide, too freely, to be contained by a single plan. Neighborhoods blend into each other. Old meets new without warning. A modern building stands beside a decade-old structure, and yet it works. Because Ibadan's system is not built on structure, it is built on adaptation. Enugu is structured. Government reserve areas, independence layouts, new heaven, wide roads, clean zoning, organized growth. It reflects its colonial planning roots. Ibadan, it grew faster than planning could keep up. Areas like Dugbe, Makola, Challenge are bustling, dense, and alive. Ibadan is not neat, but it's functional. It works because people make it work. Ibadan is a marketplace at its core. From Bodija to Dugbe, trade flows constantly. Agriculture feeds into the city. Commerce spreads through it. It is volume, massive, constant, unstoppable volume. Enugu moves differently. Its economy is quieter, but more structured. Government presence, hospitality, real estate, emerging tech, and services. Where Ibadan is a river of transactions, Enugu is a network of systems. Ibadan thrives on scale, markets, trade, agriculture, and education. From Bodija market to countless informal sectors, Ibadan is a living economic machine. Enugu operates differently. It's a hub for administration, real estate, hospitality, and emerging tech. More refined, less chaotic. Ibadan moves money in volumes. Enugu builds wealth in structure. Ibadan carries academic prestige, a legacy institution that shaped Nigeria's intellectual class. Generations passed through its halls. Doctors, scholars, leaders. Enugu, however, is building its own academic strength. Universities producing modern professionals, young minds stepping into tech, business, innovation. Ibadan represents legacy. Enugu represents momentum. Ibadan is home to one of Africa's most prestigious universities, a legacy institution that has shaped generations, the intellectual backbone of Western Nigeria. Enugu counters with a strong institution of its own, producing professionals, entrepreneurs, and thinkers. But the difference, Ibadan's academic history is deeper. Enugu is rising faster. Ibadan is deeply rooted in Yoruba tradition. Chieftaincy systems, language, festivals, culture is preserved. Enugu reflects Igbo identity, entrepreneurship, community network, diaspora influence. Culture here evolves faster. Ibadan protects tradition. Enugu adapts it. Ibadan is deeply Yoruba, from language to food to traditional systems. Culture is everywhere. Enugu is proudly Igbo, resilient, entrepreneurial, community-driven. Both cities carry strong identities, but express them differently. Ibadan is traditional power. Enugu is modern cultural pride. Ibadan is expanding. Road upgrades, rail connections, urban improvements. But scale makes it difficult. Enugu is more controlled, smaller size, easier upgrades, cleaner execution. Ibadan grows outward. Enugu grows upward. Ibadan is upgrading. New roads, rail connections, expansion projects, but challenges remain, especially with congestion. Enugu feels more manageable. Recent development, road expansion, urban upgrades, is evolving into a cleaner, more modern city. Ibadan is catching up. Enugu is refining. Ibadan offers affordability. You can live even on less. Enugu is becoming premium. Housing costs rising. Lifestyle evolving. Ibadan supports survival. Enugu supports comfort. In Ibadan, life can be cheaper. Housing, food, transportation. You can survive on less. In Enugu, cost is rising. Real estate is booming. Lifestyle is becoming more premium. Ibadan offers affordability. Enugu offers comfort. Enugu feels peaceful. Calm nights, controlled environment. Ibadan feels alive, busy, loud, and fast. Each city offers a different kind of life. Enugu is often described as peaceful, quiet nightlife, controlled movement, a sense of safety. Ibadan is lively, but also unpredictable in some areas. Fast-paced, busy, always moving. If you want calm, Enugu wins. If you want energy, Ibadan delivers. Enugu is attracting fast investments. Diaspora building houses, estates rising. Ibadan has land, endless land. Growth potential is massive. Enugu is attracting investors. Land prices are rising. Estate expanding, diasporas returning. It's becoming a real estate hotspot. Ibadan has space, massive space. Expansion potential is almost limitless. Investors see Ibadan as long-term growth. Enugu is fast appreciation. Ibadan has skill, Enugu has precision. One expands, one refines. Both are evolving. This is where it gets interesting. Ibadan has size, history, and population. Enugu has planning, vision, and momentum. Ibadan is a sleeping giant, waking slowly. Enugu is a rising star, accelerating fast. The question is not who is better. The question is who adapts faster. There is no winner, only difference. Enugu shows what planning can achieve. Ibadan shows what human energy can build. Together, they tell the Nigerian story. Enugu is elegance. Ibadan is power. One offers structure, the other offers skill. One feels like the future, being carefully built. The other feels like history, refusing to slow down. But here's the truth. Nigeria needs both, because development is not one path, it's many roads leading forward. So now, we ask you, if you had to choose, would you pick the calm rising city of Enugu or the vast unstoppable force of Ibadan? Drop your answers in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, subscribe because the next story will even be bigger.